Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm creating this makeup look. This is a kind of soft glam traditional look. Today we are in this tough time when it's very difficult to go out of your homes. So I thought why not I'll come up with a new traditional look so that you can just make this kind of look and go for your marriage functions. Hope you enjoy watching this tutorial. So yeah, without further delay, let's begin. So let's get started. Tie your hair upwards like this so that it doesn't come over your face. After that, first thing I'll use every time is a toner. So today as we are going to create a traditional look, so I thought let's be in detail. So first use your toners, or you can also use gulabari rose water. Sprinkle it on your face. This really smells nice. Just massage it for a minute and wipe it off with the help of a cotton so that any dirt impurities are there, that will just go off. You can just see here. I don't know whether you people can see or not. So see here, so much of dirt, right? So once this is done, we'll move on to moisturizer. I'm using Pond's Super Light Gel Moisturizer. As my skin is oily, so I use this. This really works very good on my skin. So whoever have, don't forget your neck, whoever have oily skin or combination skin, they can go for this moisturizer. This moisturizer will not give you a sticky texture, guys. This is really very good moisturizer. Always moisturize your face before you apply any type of foundation or any type of cream, because it hydrates your skin and your foundation will stick for a very long time. Okay, so it's better to moisturize for 5 to 10 minutes before the makeup. After that, we'll just color correct something. I have some pigmentations here. See, I have some pigmentations here. I have some acne marks and all. So just to hide little bit, I'm using my color corrector, that is Miss Claire color corrector in the color orange. Always use an orange color corrector, and you can use it with the help of your fingers. There's no need you apply it with a brush or something. Just apply it and blend it with the help of the fingers. Apply it there. I apply a little bit of here, so that if you have any dark circles and all, I don't have much dark circles, but I'm just showing you, so you can apply it here. Always blend your color corrector with the help of your fingers itself, because it blends really nice. If you want, you can apply it on your eyelid also. See, you can instantly see some of my pigmentations getting dull. Okay, so once your color correction is done, first apply concealer. See, there's a reason why we apply concealer underneath the foundation, because for some people they might have creases. See, for example, I have very small crease lines. You can see it here, right? If I apply concealer over the foundation, there's a chance that the concealer might get crease, right? So I always apply concealer underneath the foundation so that there won't be any creases. So I'm using Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 40. My shade is 40. So I just apply it very lightly. I actually, on everyday makeup, I do not use concealers. Only if there's a big functions or any festivals or any photo shoots I want to do, I apply concealers. So we'll apply concealer here. Don't apply much concealer, guys. You can apply only where you have any discolorations or any pigmentations and all. And you can apply on your highlighting points. This much is enough. Concealing this part of your face is more than enough. So we'll take a damp beauty blender. This is a damp beauty blender. Damp in the sense you have to wash it and you have to squeeze it. See, there's no water here, right? You have to squeeze it very, very tightly. So this is a damp beauty blender. We'll just blend it. The same concealer, you can use it on your eyelid also. Okay. So we are done with concealer, and you can see the difference now, right? Okay, so once this is done, we'll just move on to our foundation. Today, as my skin is oily, I mostly use matte foundation. So you can use, if your skin is oily or combination, please go for matte foundations. If your skin is dry, you can go for dewy foundations as well. Today I am taking Maybelline Fit Me foundation and my shade is 332. This is a pump bottle. You have a pump here. I'll just take it on my hand and I'll start applying. I'll first dot it. I'll start blending it. Blend it very nicely. This foundation is really very good. Any oily skin type can use this foundation. These are the areas where we had applied concealers. So after that, once these areas are baked, you can take any powder brush. This is Cuffs and Lashes X-Style CS12 brush. This is from the brand Cuffs and Lashes. Their brushes are really good. You can just take some amount of powder and just apply all over your face. Just remove baking. Don't bake for a long time, because if you bake for a long time, mine is very oily skin, right? So that powder will stick onto your skin and later it won't go off, So for that reason, do not bake for a very long time. Just bake it for some time and remove it. So apply all over your neck also. And we are done. Okay, so this is our base. We are almost done with our base. So as we are going for a soft glam traditional look, so I'll apply a little bit of contour, little bit of blush and a highlighter. So today I'm using my favorite Sugar Cosmetics contour palette in the shade Fierce Feet. This is 03. They have 3 shades actually. So they have 01, 02 and 03. I'm using 03. So this is contour shade, this is highlighter and this is blush. Okay, so first we will contour our face. I'm taking a dense brush like this. This is a little dense one. See, this is a dense brush, normal Mangalore Molka brush. We're dipping it in the contour and applying it. Every time you apply contour, apply it on your here. The bone you can feel, right? You can apply it, touch it here. You can feel a bone, a bone kind of structure. You have to apply that here. Your contour should be here, to the jawline. If you have a larger forehead, then apply it here, and you can just do a simple nose contour if you want. I don't do nose contour much because I don't have extra, muscle here. So I don't think I actually need nose contour, but I'll show you how to do it. So apply it, contour. Whenever you are new or you are a beginner, try to make your face like this and apply. You can see, right? See. If you apply contour, your face will get a structure, guys. So that's the reason why we apply contour. Apply it on your forehead. Contour, contour gives you a warmth, and apply it on your jawlines. Applying in jawlines because some people have double chin, right? Just to hide that double chin, apply your contour. When you apply your contour to your face, it gives a dimension to your face. As like my face is not slim, right? My face is little bit fat. So when I apply contour, it slims my face. It gives a slimmer look. It's not exactly very slim, but it gives you a dimension. So it's very important that whenever you go to for big functions, marriages or some festivals and all, try to apply contour. Okay, so once our contouring is done, now we'll move on to blush. I'm using the same blush from this palette, this blush. I'm thinking I'll come up with the video where I can show like what amount or which type of brushes you actually need for a makeup. In many of the makeup tutorials, you might have seen that they use, single brushes for every single step of makeup. But I don't do that. I don't think that we have to invest so much of money on brushes. So I'm just thinking I'll get a video where I'll show only 3 to 4 brushes where you can do full face makeup. If you guys are really interested, kindly let me know in the comment section so that I'll just shoot a video on that. Okay, so let's move on to blush. Take very tiny little brush and apply it on your apples of your face. Or you can just smile, you know. When you do nose contour, you have to just press your brush like this. Okay, take a contour and make a, you can contour your nose like this, you know. See, you can just make the difference, right? Not much, you can just make the difference. If you feel some of your products are excess, take that same beauty blender and just press it. Okay, so now we are done with our base. So once you're done with our base, so we'll just apply a makeup fixer just to lock all your makeup, and wherever you have applied powder products, that will melt, because some powders have some chunkiness on it, so it doesn't look good, you know. So whenever you apply a makeup fixer, it just blends out everything, it melts out the powder chunks and gives you a flawless look. So I'm using Swiss Beauty makeup fixer. This is a very affordable makeup fixer. Just apply it, you know, all over your face. Okay, so once makeup fixer is applied, you can just press it like this so that that makeup fixer goes into your skin. Okay, so we are done with this. So now let's move on to our eyes part. First we'll just do our eyebrows. I'm using same Wet n Wild Ultimate Eyebrow Kit. I'm taking an angled brush. This is called as angled brush. See, the shape of this brush is slant. These brushes are called angled brush, and the other side there's a spoolie to comb off your. First comb your eyebrows and start giving it a shape. So once you're done with filling the eyebrows, just comb it again. So we are done with our eyebrows. So post eyebrows, let's move on to eyeshadow. I'm doing a very soft glam, so I'm not doing it very heavy. Take any kind of fluffy brush like this, a fluffier brush. I'm using today palette is Nicka K Sugar Plum. These have pinkish mauve shades. So first I am taking the lightest shade in the palette. This is the lightest shade, I guess. So I'll just apply it in my crease. Crease is this area. When you open your eyes, there's a line here where you can see. That line is called as crease. See guys, my eyes are called hooded eyes because I have this part of my eyes will fell on my eyelid when I open my eyes, right? So when any people have this kind of eyes, they have to make their crease above the actual crease line. They have to create their own crease above the crease line. Actual crease is this, but when I open, I feel this should be my crease. This part. Okay. So I'm taking this shade, dipping it into this shade, and apply. So once we are done with creasing, we'll take another fluffy brush, take the second darkest shade and apply it above the crease and blend it together. Blend it in a circular motion. I'll come up with a video in detail how to create an eye look, how to apply eyeshadow. I'll come up with a detailed video someday. So once we are done with this, take the same eyeshadow brush which we have taken before. Take another darkest shade of the palette. Now I am taking this shade, dipping it into this shade and applying in the outer V. Outer V is this part, okay? I'm just, damping it. I'm not just applying it, just damping like this. See, I'm just damping it like this. Do not press it, and in the very light-handed, just blend it. Okay, so done. You can see the difference, right? See, a darker color, a lighter shade. Next, we'll move on to shimmer shade. I'll take this middle shade and apply it all over my lid. We can take any other shade if you want. I'm just taking this white shade also and applying it again over that shade to give it a little more shimmery kind of look. See, okay, so now you have to take again the same brush, take the first shade which we had picked and apply it again on the same fold, so that if any shimmer has been wrongly applied, it will just blend it out. So done. See, we are done with the eye makeup, right? So do not forget your lower lash line. Take the same shade which where we have applied on the crease and just apply it on your lower lash line. Done. So now I am taking this white shade and this kind of flat shader brush, okay, and apply it in the inner corners. Inner corners as well as here. To just give you a okay. So I'll just finish my second eye and come back. So we are done with our eye makeup. Okay. So if you want, you can apply eyeliner. I'll apply eyeliner. Always I apply eyeliner. So today I am using Kay Beauty's eyeliner in the color black. So we are done with our eyeliner. Let's move on to kajal. Today I'll use Nykaa's Black Magic Kajal. This kajal is very dark and apply it on your lower waterline. Okay, if you want, you can also apply above your border. Okay, so we are done with our eye makeup. Let's move on to, let's curl our eyelashes now. I'm using this Gub eyelash curler. Okay, so after curling, we'll just move on to our mascara. I'm using Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. This is my favorite mascara. Apply it on your eyelashes. Okay, you can immediately see the difference. So once we are done with this, we move on to highlighter. We have not applied highlighter, right? So take this similar brush which we had used for blush and contour. Take the highlighter and apply it. Always apply your highlighter on your highlighting areas. So we are also done with the highlighter. Last thing, I'm using a creamy lipstick, that is Maybelline lipstick in the shade Burgundy Blush. Okay, so we are done with the lipstick. As this is a traditional look, we'll just go on with a small bindi. Okay, so we are done with our look, and you can see there's no much heavy makeup, but your eye makeup is really looking nice. I'm very happy. So yeah guys, so this was today's tutorial. If you like my video, I really hope you enjoyed my video. If you really like it, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll bring similar kind of videos to you. If you want each step in detail, kindly let me know in the comment section below, so that I'll come up with the videos wherein you will be having very detailed step explanations. So yeah guys, so good night, take care, love you, bye.